Imagine a place where the world's fastest, most expensive, and most beautiful cars are born. Yes, we are talking about Ferrari's Mega Factory, where only one car is made every 3 days, and its cost is in crores. Here, every single screw, every single engine, and every single shiny red body is made not just by machines, but by passion and perfection. But have you ever wondered how these supercars are made? After all, what is that secret process due to which Ferrari becomes not just a car, but a dream? As soon as you step inside this factory, you will feel as if you have come to another world, where such a combination of technology and handcrafting is seen that anyone can be stunned to see. And the biggest question is, what does this assembly line look like from where those monster-like powerful machines come out one by one? If you want to know how work is done inside the Ferrari factory and why this place is a mystery in itself, then believe me, this video will be no less than a journey for you. So stay till the end of this video, because the scenes and secrets that you are going to see ahead, you will not find them anywhere else. And yes, before moving on to the video, subscribe to the channel so that you can get such amazing videos first. Before knowing how a car is prepared in just a few days inside Ferrari's Mega Factory, it is important to understand a little about this company. Because Ferrari is not just a brand, but a story, a dream, and a passion that still rules the hearts of millions of people around the world. On hearing the name Ferrari, a red supercar runs in front of the eyes, whose engine resonates as if someone is fighting a battle on a racing track. But there is a long history behind this glitz and glamour, which starts with one person, Enzo Ferrari. Enzo Ferrari was born in Italy, and since childhood he was passionate about cars and racing. He started as a racing driver, but his dream was not just to drive a car, but to make cars. He wanted the world to get such cars that are not only fast, but also a combination of beauty and power. In the 1930s and 40s, he laid the foundation of Ferrari, and in 1947, the first car of the Ferrari brand was introduced to the world. At that time, no one had even thought that this brand would one day become the world's most exclusive and expensive car company. Ferrari started on a small scale, but Enzo's vision was big. He designed cars not just as a machine, but as an artwork. Every Ferrari meant prestige, power, and passion. This is the reason why, from the beginning, Ferrari cars were not made for the common man, but for special people. These cars came in limited production, and each car had its own identity. Ferrari's horse logo, i.e., prancing horse, has also become the world's most powerful automotive symbol today. Ferrari's real identity is associated with motorsports. Ferrari made its own identity in Formula One racing. Ferrari has been associated with F1 racing since the 1950s. In fact, Ferrari is the only team that has been a part of Formula One since its inception. Not only this, Ferrari has won dozens of championships, and their drivers have always been considered among the best in the world. For Ferrari, F1 is not just a sport, but a laboratory where new technologies are tested and then used in road cars. Over time, Ferrari started ruling not only the racing tracks, but also the roads. Ferrari cars became famous all over the world for their speed, sound, and looks. Be it the Ferrari 250 GTO, Testarossa, or LaFerrari, each car became an icon in itself. And this is the reason why Ferrari has become not just a car company, but a culture. People do not buy Ferrari, but dream of owning it. Today, Ferrari is one of the most exclusive auto brands in the world. Every year, a limited number of cars are made, and there is a waiting list of months for them. The answer to why Ferrari cars are expensive is their uniqueness. These cars are made more by human hands than by machines. Craftsmanship is reflected in every car, and every detail is so perfect that it becomes not just a car, but a collection piece. Enzo Ferrari's dream was that Ferrari should always be limited and special. This is the reason why even today Ferrari does not do mass production. He always said that Ferrari is not for everyone, but for those who really deserve it. And this thinking makes Ferrari different from other car companies. This journey of Ferrari, starting from a small workshop and reaching a mega factory today, is an inspiration in itself, where a dream, hard work, and passion together make the world's biggest supercar company. Location and ambiance of the Mega Factory. When you hear about Ferrari's Mega Factory, you might imagine a huge, noisy factory with smoke coming out of chimneys, but the real truth is completely different. This Ferrari factory is located in the small Italian town of Maranello, and this is where every Ferrari's dream comes true. From the outside, you will feel that this is an ordinary building, but as soon as you step inside, it feels like you have come to another world. This place is not just a factory, but a high-tech temple where cars are not just made, but they are crafted like art. The size of the factory is so big that it feels like a small township. Different works are done in different sections, some where engines are being prepared, some where work is going on the body of the car, and somewhere artisans decorate the interior with their hands. This factory is spread over several lakhs of square feet and has been designed in such a way that the people working here do not feel industrial at all. Large glass windows, clean floors, and an environment full of natural lighting make it look like a modern research center. The most interesting thing is that even though this place looks normal from outside, the level of everything inside is world-class. Robots and humans work together here. Machines give precision, and humans convert it into perfection. There is neither noise nor smell of smoke inside the factory. Rather, there is a very clean and calm atmosphere here. Every workstation has different color themes and lighting, which keeps the workers energetic and focused. Another specialty of this factory is both greenery and innovation have been taken care of here. Ferrari has made this factory eco-friendly. Solar panels are installed on the roofs here. Plants and garden-like areas have been created inside so that the atmosphere always feels fresh and positive. Its purpose is not just to make cars, but to give the people working there an environment where they feel proud. If you see this factory from outside, you will feel that it is an ordinary building. But as soon as you go inside, you will understand how Ferrari pays attention to every detail. This place is just like a supercar, simple from outside and completely high-tech from inside. Production starts with design. When any Ferrari car runs on the road, it does not look like just a car, but like a moving artwork. But how is this artwork prepared? It starts from the design studio. Ferrari's design center is located in Maranello itself, which is called Centro Stile Ferrari. Here, a team of designers, engineers, and technical experts together plan every new model. It always starts with paper and pencil. The designers first make a sketch, which gives a glimpse of the car's body shape, headlights, grille, and the entire aerodynamic structure. These sketches are not ordinary, but while making them, every line and every curve takes care of the fact that the car not only looks beautiful, but also runs fast. Ferrari believes that the face and body language of every car should be such that anyone who sees it can immediately recognize that it is a Ferrari. When the sketch is ready, the next step is computer software. Ferrari engineers give virtual form to that design using 3D software. This makes it easier for them to understand how the car will actually look and how will be its performance against the wind. The secret behind why Ferrari cars are so fast is their aerodynamic design. Every curve and every angle is designed in such a way that the car moves forward, cutting through the air as soon as it gains speed and remains stable. After computer modeling, clay models of the cars are made. These are sculpted by hands so that the real shape can be understood. From here, it is known how the car will look when it is made in reality. After the design comes the most important part: engine assembly. For Ferrari, the engine is its heartbeat. It is said that the real identity of Ferrari is the sound of its engine. When the engine of Ferrari roars, just by hearing that sound, one understands that it is not an ordinary car, but a Ferrari. The process of making the engine is the most secret and the most exciting part of the factory. Here everything is made by hand and with a combination of machines. Engine assembly starts with small parts. Every cylinder, piston, crankshaft, and valve are prepared with great precision. The specialty of Ferrari engines is that they are not assembled quickly like a mass production line. Rather, every engine is decorated like a jewel. The technicians working here do not rely only on the machine, but check every part with their hands. They believe that even though the machine can give perfect precision, the judgment of human eyes and hands is the most reliable. When the engine is being made, there is a very calm and focused atmosphere on its assembly line. There is no hurry here. Every worker does his part of the work with complete satisfaction and attention. This is the reason why Ferrari engines are considered to be the most reliable and most powerful engines in the world. Ferrari engines are not only made powerful, but also beautiful. Yes, you heard it right. Ferrari engines are designed in such a way that they look great too. This is why Ferrari often covers its carbon fiber bonnet with transparent glass, so that people can see the engine and enjoy its beauty. During engine assembly, quality check is done at every step. If there is even the slightest defect in any part, it is immediately removed and a new one is installed. Ferrari believes that no defect can be tolerated in its car. Every cylinder of the engine is tested, its fitting is checked, and its sound is heard. Ferrari engineers don't just look at numbers and data, they also listen carefully to the sound of the engine, because Ferrari believes that the identity of their car is not just its speed, but also its sound. Finally, when the entire engine is ready, it is taken to the dyno testing room. Here the engine is subjected to high-performance tests. It is checked at different speeds and in different conditions to see if the engine is working properly or not. This testing is done in such detail that a person looking from outside will think as if the engine is running on a real track. This journey from design to engine assembly makes Ferrari different from other companies. Here, not just machines work, but passion works. Ferrari believes that a car is perfect only when it has a touch of both technology and humans. And this is the reason why Ferrari is still considered not just a car company, but a factory of dreams. Body assembly and painting. The way of making the body of Ferrari is not like that of any ordinary car. First, the frame of the car is prepared, which is made of light but extremely strong aluminum and carbon fiber. This is the reason why Ferrari cars run very fast, but their weight is much less than other cars. In the factory, different parts are first welded with the help of machines, and then special technicians fit and align them by hand. This work is very delicate, because Ferrari believes that every panel and every joint of its car should be absolutely perfect. Even the fitting of the door and the gap of the bonnet are checked so closely that there is no flaw in it. Now comes the real identity of Ferrari, its red color, i.e. Rosso Corsa. This color is not just paint, but the soul of Ferrari. The painting process is like a ritual in Ferrari's factory. First of all, the entire body of the car is cleaned and smoothed so that no dust particle or roughness remains. After that, a layer of primer is applied, which protects the body from rust and damage. Then comes the color coat, and here the Ferrari's red color looks the brightest and deepest. This color is applied in several layers, and after applying each layer, it is dried and polished. This gives both depth and shine to the color. Finally, a clear coat is applied on the car, so that the paint remains shiny like new for a long time and is not affected by sunlight and water. Robots and humans both work together on the painting line. Machines spray, but human eyes check every corner. This is the reason why Ferrari's red color looks different and more special than the red of any other car. But the magic of Ferrari is not limited to its body only. You can see the real luxury in its interior. When you sit inside Ferrari, you feel as if there is a combination of a racing car and a luxury lounge. The seats are made of high-quality leather, and the special thing is that this leather is stitched by hand. Every stitching is done so meticulously that it is not only strong, but also looks beautiful. Ferrari believes that the person sitting inside the car should not only enjoy driving, but should also feel luxury at every touch. The most important thing about Ferrari's interior is customization. This means that if someone buys a Ferrari, he doesn't just buy the showroom-sold car, but gets the car made to his liking. If you want, you can choose the color of your seat, get a different finishing on the dashboard, or get your initials engraved on the steering wheel. Even the leather inside the car is imported from a particular country if the customer wants. This is the reason why Ferrari is unique for every owner. The dashboard and steering are also made completely driver-centric. Many buttons and controls are given on the steering wheel itself, so that the driver doesn't have to move his hands here and there separately. This design has come from Ferrari's racing, where every second is precious. The materials used in the interior, like carbon fiber, Alcantara, and metal finishing, make it even more premium. Ferrari believes that the interior of a car should not just be a place to sit, but should be an experience. When a customer sits in a Ferrari, he feels that he is in a special place, where power and luxury both exist together. This is the reason why the interior of every Ferrari is handmade, and machines do only basic cutting and shaping. Technology and robotics. As soon as you step into Ferrari's Mega Factory, you realize that this is not just a place to make a car, but a perfect combination of technology and human hard work. Here you will see high-tech machines and automated robots in every corner. But the surprising thing is that Ferrari does not rely only on machines. They believe that human touch is as important as the precision of the machine in making a supercar. First of all, let's talk about automated robots in the factory. Robots are used to weld body panels, to reach every corner in painting, and to fit small parts at some places. These robots work with such precision that even a millimeter does not make a difference. Robots play a very important role, especially on the painting line, where Ferrari's famous Rosso Corsa color is applied. They apply each layer exactly evenly, so that the color looks the same everywhere. But Ferrari's specialty is that it doesn't stop at machines. The final alignment of the car's body, the fitting of the doors, the gap between the bonnet and the trunk. All this is checked by human eyes and hands. Ferrari believes that machines can provide accuracy, but human understanding and feel is necessary for perfection. This is why, at many places in the factory, artisans do polishing by hand, stitch the seats, and fit the interiors. The same combination can be seen on the engine assembly line as well. Robots fit some parts, but the real work is done by technicians by hand. Every cylinder, every screw, and every pipe is checked thoroughly by human hands. This is why Ferrari engines are not only powerful, but also reliable. Now let's talk about Ferrari's quality testing and inspection. This is the part where Ferrari does not tolerate any kind of mistake. Every car is checked dozens of times after it is ready. First of all, the car is visually inspected, whether there are any scratches on the paint, whether the doors are closing properly or not, whether the stitching pattern of the seats is correct or not. Paying attention to all these details makes Ferrari different. After this comes the performance testing. Every Ferrari is run on a special test track built inside the factory. Here the car is taken at high speed, and it is checked whether its balance, braking, and suspension are perfect or not. Ferrari believes that if the car cannot run fast and cannot give confidence to the driver, then it is not worthy of being called Ferrari. Apart from this, every engine is also put through a sound test. For Ferrari, the sound of its car is as important as its speed. Technicians start the engine in a special room and listen to its sound. If the sound does not have that special Ferrari roar, then the engine is immediately checked and repaired. One of the most stringent tests is the crash test. Some of Ferrari's cars are crashed especially for safety tests, to find out how the car and its safety features will work in case of an accident. These tests are very expensive because a car has to be dismantled every time, but for Ferrari, safety and quality are not a matter of compromise at any cost. The specialty of Ferrari cars is that before leaving the factory, every car is subjected to hundreds of checks at each step. They believe that unless the car is 100% perfect, it should not reach the customer. That is, both technology and humans have equal role in Ferrari's Mega Factory. While machines provide speed and precision, the human touch gives the car its heart and soul. This is why when a Ferrari car is ready, it is not just a car, but a living dream, one that combines power, beauty, and reliability. The moment of final delivery is as special for Ferrari as it is for the customer. As the car prepares to leave the factory, every part, every screw, and every panel is checked again. This is Ferrari's philosophy. No car will go out until it is 100% perfect. When a customer sees his Ferrari for the first time, that moment is difficult to describe in words. For many people, buying a Ferrari is a lifetime achievement, like grasping a dream. The joy and pride in the eyes of the owner when he sees a Ferrari gleaming in red is the real strength of this brand. But Ferrari is not just known for its delivery experience, but also for its limited production philosophy. Other companies make millions of cars in a year, but Ferrari deliberately keeps the number of its cars limited. This is so that every Ferrari remains special, and not everyone can have it. Enzo Ferrari had said from the beginning, "Ferrari is not for everyone." This is the reason why even today Ferrari makes only a few cars in a year. When things are limited, their value automatically increases. This is Ferrari's thinking. Not to give just a car to the customer, but to give him an experience that he will remember for a lifetime. This is why Ferrari cars are not only expensive, but their resale value also increases. Now let's talk about eco-friendly and future plans. The world is now slowly moving towards electric and hybrid cars, and Ferrari is also not untouched by this change. The Maranello factory is decorated with green technology. Solar panels are installed on the roofs, water is recycled, and green spaces have been created inside the factory so that there is minimal impact on the environment. In the coming times, Ferrari is also planning to introduce hybrid and electric supercars in its lineup. But Ferrari promises that whether it is hybrid or EV, the soul of its cars will remain the same: speed, luxury, and that iconic sound. Ferrari plans to make its cars create the same heartbeat with new technology as the petrol-engined Ferraris did. And finally comes the suspenseful closing. When you look around the Ferrari factory, you understand that this place is not just a place to make cars. Everyday dreams are assembled here, every hour passion is given shape, and every minute a new dream becomes a reality. Now imagine, can you believe that a factory assembles not only cars but also dreams? This is the real story of Ferrari. So if you liked this journey and want to be the first to see such stories, then subscribe to the channel before moving on to the video. Because Ferrari stories don't come along every day, and we're always here to show you them first.